Hey, Nicole.
So, coffee?
So, coffee? You're an English major, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware how bad this conversation is going?
Okay. So, remember last semester when we stayed after class that one time and had that really great conversation about like all the poets and history and all of that, and we just related it to like political activity and disruption right now in the Middle East? Well, I was thinking that, you know, we really hit it off, so I said, how about we go get a cup of coffee? And you said, oh, I don't think that it's ever appropriate for a student and a professor to get a cup of coffee together. Well, I'm not your student anymore, so... Do you remember that?
First of all, I'm not a drunk British sailor, okay? I don't even know what that is, okay? Second of all, I have great conversations with all my students, okay? They're all interesting, they're smart individuals, and we have great conversations. That's what happens in English class. It's not science or math. Well, what is that? Like a 90210 look? With the...
Wait.
All you needed was this.
90210? Really? That's the only show you could reference? 90210?
I don't really watch television.
Why?
I don't have a television.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
What do you do all day?
No, I actually don't have a TV. I got rid of it in the 90s, and that was the last show I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that that's the last show you remember. Well, you could watch videos on YouTube. Never mind. Anyway, the main point is...
Look, Nicole, you're a nice girl.
Thank you.
If I promise to have a cup of coffee with you, will you leave me alone?
You're so mean.
I'm sorry. Nicole, you know how many reasons we shouldn't have a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I don't know why you just said that we shouldn't have a cup of coffee, but I came up with a list of 10 reasons why we should have a cup of coffee.
Got a list now.
Yes, I wrote it out.
Coffee list.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
Okay, this is my list.
Okay.
First of all, I put a lot of thought into it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You always said the best way to win an argument is to start with a list.
Well, you haven't necessarily won any argument. You just started this.
Well, I want to win the argument. That's the point.
But you can't put it down on the list as the thing that can win an argument if it's the thing itself.
I was the only person, you cannot deny this, who laughed at your jokes in class.
That's not true. Everyone laughed at my jokes. I'm funny.
Oh, no, I think you're very funny, but I mean, other people don't really.
What do you mean, other people? They told you that I'm not funny?
Right. Because most people are kind of like laughing.
Okay. I know what the next thing is. I'm used to that. Go ahead, go to the next one.
All right, this is a fun fact. Coffee was associated with controversial and rebellious political activities in 17th century Turkey.
That's very serious and deep.
Well,
I
thought that was a cool fact. Whatever. Ready?
Huh? Oh, you're still here? Go ahead.
We say things at the same time. Like, I always know what you're going to ask in class.
But if I'm asking it, then how are we saying it?
Well, it's like I'm saying it in my head, kind of.
So I say things and in your head you know what I'm about to say?
Yeah, I guess.
The psychiatric department.
Shut
Psychology
up.
department is...
Whatever. Okay. So, you know how you're a fan of Lord of the Rings? Well, I'm a huge fan of Led Zeppelin. And they go well together.
Yeah, you know about that? I'm actually not a fan of Lord of the Rings.
You're not?
No, it was
What do you
actually...
mean?
Well, it was a mistake.
You teach English!
I know, but I got it because it was a documentary.
On what?
I was frightened halfway through it because I had no idea. That's that little thing, and it just freaked the hell out of me. It was terrifying. I don't know what.
You never read Tolkien?
Well, yeah, but that, no.
Okay, moving on.
I really don't know who Led Zeppelin is either.
It's a band. Ramble
It's a band.
The time is now. Sing my
So it's a terrible band. Okay.
You're older than me. How do you not know who Led Zeppelin is? Okay, so You know that book of short stories that you published in 1997? Well,
Right. You weren't born yet, but yes.
funny. I have the first edition, and it inspired me to be a double major in English and creative writing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right,
so.
well, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That's
Okay.
a nice one.
This next one is about me. My 3.98 GPA indicates that not only will I be able to contribute a substantial amount of intelligent conversation, but there's a higher chance that I will say less pretentious things than that freaking hipster who sits in the back row of your class with a 4.0 GPA wearing sunglasses during your lectures.
Gary.
Gary. And he doesn't spell it G-A-R-Y, he spells it G-E-R-I. That's Jerry.
And he has the headphones but no iPod or anything
Right,
connected to
right.
it, just
It's like-
dangling.
What is that? What are you making a statement? That you're
No
unplugged?
idea what that means. His ears are cold.
I don't know.
That guy, he smells.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that one. But that GPA situation you got going on there,
Mhm.
yeah, you might want to look at that. I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, what do you mean? That's if I get an A minus
3.98.
in your class, then I should have a 3.98.
Just look into it at the end. Just
Great.
look into it.
Great. Just in time for summer. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
By coincidence.
And this is kind of like a safety point. Common courtesy dictates that if we go out for coffee, we are only obligated to have 1 cup of coffee. I mean, if it starts to get kind of like boring or whatever, we can leave.
So if I get bored by you, like maybe you pull out a list of like what kind of movies we like, something like that, then I could just get up and walk away, right?
Yeah, you could just
Okay.
leave. Thank you for that.
It's not terrible. Gives me options.
Well, my last point is you don't have a Facebook page. So how am I supposed to keep in touch with you?
Yeah, no, I don't have that. I don't have MySpace or Tweety. I don't have.
Tweety? Twitter. It's Twitter.
Twitter.
Never mind, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Apparently, there are pictures of me on there.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
there
told
are.
me that they tagged me, and I don't even know what that means. I was like, they tagged me.
Yeah, it's like,
I was like, I didn't feel anything.
God. You have a lot to learn.
That was corny. But that's the kind of stuff that you laugh at and nobody else does?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's terrible. Can you see this? All right. This is a good list.
See, we said something at the same time.
Nah. That's really amazing. But I made a list actually this morning. I got coffee. Fair
You
trade
did?
coffee.
Fair
Yeah,
trade
fair
coffee?
trade all
Oh,
over it by
thank
mistake.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right. Well, let's read
So we're
this.
gonna-
I may take 2 cups of coffee.
Yes! And you'll read your list on the way. That's only fair.
Sure. I'll read it. It's got coffee on it. I think